Energy sources around the world fall into two main categories. First is clean energy. Some of them include solar, wind, geothermal, hydro, and tidal. Fossil or non-renewable energy, on the other hand, includes oil, natural gas, and coal. Hydropower or hydroelectric energy is a renewable energy source that generates power by using a dam or diversion structure to alter the flow of a river or other body of water. Hydropower relies on the constant recharging system of the water cycle. There are many types of hydropower facilities, though all rely on the kinetic energy of flowing water as it moves downstream. Because hydropower uses water to generate electricity, plants are usually located on or near a water source. The energy available from the moving water depends on both the volume of the water flow and the change in elevation, also known as the head, from one point to another. The greater the flow and the higher the head, the more electricity can be generated. At the plant level, water flows through a pipe, also known as a penstock, and then spins the blades in a turbine, which in turn spins a generator that ultimately produces electricity. There are three different types of hydroelectric energy plants, the most common being an impoundment facility. In an impoundment facility, a dam is used to control the flow of water stored in a pool or reservoir. When more energy is needed, water is released from the dam. Then, gravity takes over and the water flows downward through a turbine. As the blades of the turbine spin, they power a generator. Another type of hydroelectric energy plant is a diversion facility. This type of plant is unique because it does not use a dam. Instead, it uses a series of canals to channel flowing river water toward the generator powering turbines. The third type of plant is called a pumped storage facility. This plant collects the energy produced from solar, wind, and nuclear power and stores it for future use. The plant stores energy by pumping water uphill from a pool at a lower elevation to a reservoir located at a higher elevation. When there is a high demand for electricity, water located in the higher pool is released. As this water flows back down to the lower reservoir, it turns a turbine to generate more electricity.
Some examples of hydropower plants existent or should be established in Papua New Guinea are as follows: the Warangoi Hydropower Plant, the Pilikambi Hydro Project, Serenomu in NCDC, Yonkito in Eastern Highlands Province, Nauru Brown Hydro Project in Port Moresby, Ramu 2 and Ramu 1 in Madang, Edevu in the Karukuhiri District in Central Province, Alaloa Hydro Project in Samoa, Nadarivatu Hydro Project in Fiji, Grenwe Hydro Project in Vanuatu, and the Tina River Hydro Project, to name a few existent in the Pacific region. In accordance with the establishment, management, and accountability of hydropower plants are the following pros and cons. Pros: it is clean, affordable, reliable, enables other renewable energy sources such as solar and wind, responsibly managed freshwaters, boosts to economic growth and jobs, enhancing cooperation between countries, community investments in rural areas, and recreation activities and tourism. Cons: hydropower plants can adversely affect surrounding environments. While hydropower is a renewable energy source, there are some important environmental impacts that come along with building hydroelectric plants to be aware of. Most importantly, storage hydropower or pumped storage hydropower systems interrupt the natural flow of a river system. This leads to disrupted animal migration paths, issues with water quality, and human or wildlife displacement. These negative environmental impacts of hydropower are typically lower with run-of-river wave energy or tidal power setups, but the vast majority of current hydropower systems are storage or pumped storage systems that block river flow. Building hydropower facilities is expensive upfront. Many hydropower plants are infrastructure projects that involve building a dam, a reservoir, and power generating turbines, requiring a significant monetary investment. While a large hydropower facility can often provide low-cost electricity for 50 to 100 years after being built, the upfront construction cost can be large. This, combined with the fact that suitable places for reservoirs are becoming rarer over time, means that large-scale hydropower plant construction costs may continue to rise. Hydropower facilities rely on local hydrology. Hydropower is a reliable energy source, but it is still ultimately controlled by weather and precipitation trends. Because most hydropower generation relies on river water, droughts can cause lower water flow, impact hydroelectric generation capacity. Month to month and year to year, the amount of water available for hydropower systems can vary. Thus, electricity production at a hydroelectric facility can also vary.